argument say be a game nation no and you good. But Rich, omunya baby papa be anfanshi and sometimes yes are debating and the arguments forgetting one very, very important point. Sporting integrity. Rich, competition be a we are league be a we are tournament be a we are emra e wo ho ne bono ene o manage no se wanye ama na anya de broni friend sporting integrity a ema competition ni to sini ye ka sporting integrity a me be se me de batwi se event na wo ye no ebetimi enya nanim onyam se edi winner ba abonten a eni pakono osefata se ade no ono so wini. And the entire me raise the issue of sporting integrity ne say Rich sa otwaya ma competition ni ko nanim na the dynamics of the league you know are affected by Barcelona fixture na then you've not ensured sporting integrity. So for instance one me abo league ni sa ebia Barcelona and Real Madrid were the same points till the last end of the league after Barcelona and Osasuna. Then it means that you are telling us to say beat Osasuna and win the league. So sometimes I am among the organizers of the league. They are much interested in integrity of the competition. Young outstanding match be free. So ne be a year queen or be a advantage. So as on him the real league no stand in city and on him what to get from this particular game. No be win. Ye cleaning in the edge na pedia. And you follow fish channel. Because I very very he say Rich the real league and econo. And show ya the last bare 4 or 5 games you have a bonus simultaneously. Especially between Barcelona and Real Madrid. Because then it will not make sense. Obama ba never go results and so dabi. For sporting integrity at a point in time, you need to allow them all to play simultaneously. No much
so Ayala'S say empese be mo be advantage over obi dia. You call international break. And when you say there games no be game crowd this weekend probably it be a Saturday be and then Sunday. So when the players in the buy no, I'm going to kakra. But we are talking about Barcelona players. The ensure mom call South America, for instance. Yes, an umbo game. And it means that South players in Barcelona will be losing them.
Rich, sebi. Manu Susuminaso. At Rentem near to Barcelona. Sebi. Yankan she was ever to it.
Yeah.
Enti be a CNT. And now we have to reschedule the game. And we can't reschedule the game at your utmost convenience. Because Anya Requano be to Barcelona and I'm a game Niamo. And the best way to put it, but Rich, as I'm the two, and our country, and our my do game in the tour. We can't fix the game again. At when you like it. Minister, they make then we are playing for Barcelona. Yet to be more league in my Barca. Obianca said they are two Barca and Yaya. But Rich, it is not anybody's doing.
Okay.
I want to see a clear standing matches in the floor. Very, very important. Look, Barcelona for to say some of the players and then who a lot of the Spanish tablets, Sports, Mundo, then Dario Muninade, Omo Prabo 11 aba. None of them any or Rafinha in the Barcelona first 11. Ebimu bo Ferran Torres, baby Rafinha Ebono. Ebimu bo Fermin Lopez, baby Rafinha Ebono. Ebo Ferran Torres at the position of Lewandowski. Now, Rich, no matter what, Enra, Hansi Flick can say me or pre-match press conference. Or say, Barcelona team no, or who say a good enough. Our squad or we good enough say obi nya available na obi be shem amana. And Ipakono must be good enough to compete at the Barcelona level. That is the worst of the coach. And Unim dia has a flick pass on this idea. He wants to give belief to play a BO Barcelona team. Because of the shadow, no, and in Kofoko international break, you know. If you have to step in and play for Obia, you have to know, say, Mimi, I'm your coach, you know. Me wo GDO wo say you good enough. So for instance, say we have Barcelona for first 11 now. On say apart from Kunde, omo mu we chire oni nyina obi anko international break ni bi. Shezi nyanko. Eric Garcia yan friend wo Spain. Inigo Martinez na wonya injury nti ono so wanko international break. Bade anko international break. Open 51 Barcelona chini mu tan rich. They can't enter we M1. I think say any Macasado na pra. And also because one go international break no and Kobebo. But Barcelona are forced to play Frankie de Jong, any Pedri. Whether they went for international break or not, Rich, or any other option. But Daniel Omo is being excused for Gavi. Because Gavi saw and go international break. Then any more, Lamine Yamal, Ferran, and Lewandowski. Even Lewandowski, second game of Poland for the boy, you know. He came from the bench. Obebo barely 20-15 minutes because they needed to manage him for some games. So we say, look, we have to play.
Okay.
For Zaragoza, I think say the good news for Barcelona fans and they say
Osasuna.
For Osasuna, they are missing Brian Zaragoza.
Okay.
And a very, very good news. Because Rich, say Brian Zaragoza Jinaho, Garcia Jinaho, na Antibudime Jinaho. Osasuna is a different beast. But without one of them, attack in the way almost see Tiomo and the way almost see approaching game and look, Fifi said it right. You look at the La Liga table, Rich, there is no excuse whether a outstanding game or whether a normal game for any of Barcelona and Real Madrid in particular. Say over 40. I am expecting Barcelona to approach this game with all the seriousness, amidst all the difficulties in which baby a win will be our Munjik Stadium. They must find it this evening, and I think that they will be able to do it.
Okay, you go to your next topic. Around fans, Trent Alexander-Arnold of Liverpool. That is all John Real Madrid. Kobe, they are not latest.
Latest, then one also know. Say Liverpool for us, your Omaja to young man oko. Oko. Richard Adidas for or Nike. A year or extending a contract with them. So would ye in Sema na Trent Alexander-Arnold Eka Uma. It a feel of how long he has been at Liverpool and what the club means to him. It's a Liverpool for Sorina say they speak with pain. It is not just because boy no air kokeke Derby. The Trent Alexander-Arnold story here say Obia or epitomizing everything Merseyside and Liverpool. See, I can say Obia true and true. TA a true and true Liverpool player from the academy. In fact, post Gerrard, Namimi who any Liverpool player from the academy that had really stamped up their feet in terms of Liverpool playing for Liverpool and being successful. But Trent Alexander-Arnold seems to have done that and more. Which okay, corner taking quickly. Okay.
Yeah.
Barcelona for that was Trent Alexander-Arnold. Utimi boss some set piece B dead ball situations. Trent Alexander-Arnold. As a player, somebody who stands up as a Liverpool Trent Alexander-Arnold. To the extent that Sobeka, at the tail end of Jurgen Klopp Aircon, there was the captaincy situation that should have been sorted. Klopp Emma Virgil as the number one captain of Liverpool. But Omar Trent, one of the captains, because he is Obi or embody Liverpool for new man. Say Uko back now kind of story of how Michael Edwards at the time was and Ian Graham started a rebuild of Liverpool. Scouting players like Salah, scouting Alisson, scouting Virgil van Dijk, bringing them all together. In there, Ian Graham tells a story of how there was a boy they had to build around and already, or no Molly Wulorum, already in a building. So, in all of that, there has been a certain Trent Alexander-Arnold. And I want to keep on referencing that advert on Adidas for a year. He says, I've been here since age 5. I think in England right now. The only other person that rival Trent Alexander-Arnold has been at a club for a long time, Rhys James. I think Rhys James near 6 years. And at Trent, 5 years. And hugely successful. Hugely successful. Waji Champions League nibi, Waji League nibi, yes, or during COVID, or be person be nibi, see our fans meeting about be. And the decision of Trent Alexander-Arnold to leave Liverpool. And yet January same year. And maybe the I say you wait for Pekwa and Biso to stop Madrid in getting players for free, and not just Madrid and Kwa. Some players for free. No. It happens a lot of the time. Antonio Rudiger for free. David Alaba for free. Kylian Mbappe for free. Exactly. Trent Alexander-Arnold for free. And you see, Rich, Liverpool are taking Trent Alexander-Arnold for the age of 5, like I'm telling you. And they will blossom me. You do January. No Madrid for add to crumbs of bread. And you go soon. I can tell Liverpool for say, oh, you bet me I'm going to 30 million. You won't pay. I'm going to change Liverpool for them.
No, sir, because of our brand and the contract.
Yes, I understand.
The contract can't keep nice, fine.
No,
the player on the contract is for
you see, Rich, Obian, yes, argument, no. Baby, lame argument. I know Trent's contract. But I'm saying that still, the modus operandi of Madrid. Madrid modus operandi, no. Didn't you see the story of Alphonso Davies? Your quality now contracted by and then they will tap you up, they will start a conversation. We know how long it took for Kylian to turn Mbappe. At some point, say, oh, Mbappe is staying at Paris Saint-Germain. But it was a ploy from El Presidente. Yantu ya was a kakra. Or the money extended or extending a career across nation, you bet you for free.
Oh, yeah.
And say, we Liverpool ni, and most of the times, maybe I hope that as we go forward, FIFA will look at those contractual issues again and then find ways to get clubs, something small. So they won't lose boys like this just for nothing. And sometimes a little bit worried for them. But again, you will give a lot of credit to Madrid for it. But again, a sinister move, and I love it. All those say a sinister move. Which, okay? Trent is not going to Madrid because Okobo just as a right back. There be. In terms of right back position in the world, he is up there with the best. I am undisputed. And until say Rhys James makes me out boy full season with little to no injuries, people should stop talking about how good he is than Trent Alexander-Arnold. It doesn't hold water. And what did he say? Dani Carvajal is almost at the twilight of the career. Then if that's the case, let's bring in somebody as diminutive as Dani Carvajal, but different style of play, different contribution to how we play. Which only says is here. Madrid anymore with Vinicius Jr., Mbappe, Rodrigo Goes, and Brent and Jude Bellingham. We are one of the best transitional teams I've been here. We have said several times that Madrid have lost the deep line playmaking ability of Abrante and Toni Kroos. In recent games, Carlo Ancelotti has tried to augment Sadio with a box-to-box job of Abrante and Dani Ceballos. Okay. Which the reason in here, Trent Alexander out Elba team looks like it is clear-cut simple. Umbra right back on him. Now, onion build up no come. Onion the playmaking from there. on using the wide range of pass, you know. Say Obaba attacking Madrid, baby. That's a born cut Trent in South Hodoma. He can go in for a 20-yarder, 30-yarder crossfield into the part of Vinicius Jr. and then you are going to be in trouble over there. Liverpool for the because of a darling boy Echo, and they are not getting anything away from it. But for Madrid, it is one of those moves that you know over and over again in getting one of the world's best talents. And you can't tell me say Jude Bellingham did not play a part in convincing a Brentford friend Trent Alexander-Arnold. He was there, played a part, and then he's going to be a Madrid player very soon.
Also, Bremen, now your last topic now. In your man in common.
Is he rich? It would be for argument's sake. Argument. O catch the football fans say Real Madrid and Barcelona are the biggest clubs who are here. But they see their guys running to go and play for those clubs. Gulemba Leg say Trent any Ninyana or managing from close source. Akada actually now for say look Onya Real Madrid and us our and today Real Madrid Naba and there is no way Brighton is going to turn that deal down. Liverpool at the contract extensions be brave. Ako Trent or was he on signing? And the information in say he has taken a decision. Say about season where we are, he's leaving Liverpool and he's joining Tima. Real Madrid. Rich, say who you Liverpool fan? You will be hurt. You will be hurt simply because we are talking about a true and true Liverpool boy. True and true Liverpool boy. And Enra, I read a Liverpool fan or you can say Trent on Fantoni Trimu say Liverpool entity on media money nyina dia wayama Liverpool nyina the way Liverpool enhu as a legend and in a legacy nyina no so one sign contract extension na okọ Real Madrid for free sika ono no Trent ebeje gu ni bottom as the signing on fee no how much ono no Trent no etia
Liverpool for na ka
fantastic
and it's true.
That is how they see him.
Me feel say na Brandt or extend it. Na Liverpool nya bibi kaka nonko. If you want to go.
You see? Do you have information say? Sir Trent extending the contract. How much Liverpool will be ready to bargain for no? Because Rich, we are talking about in the last 5-6 years, one of the best right backs ever. Sir Trent no extending the contract to Liverpool. Say Kim, Rich, they are not going to give him less than 5 years. So if they even give him 3 years, now Liverpool will try the driving seats of the negotiation. This one, Rich, who you say about Real Madrid? Oh yeah, English, don't forget. And you know how the English omu players. And we are not Real Madrid and back. And Trent, yes, Trent don't want to put himself in that situation where my dream club me call after my contract extension. Ama decision every me some akodi club in some. And look, let me tell you something. Once you a true Liverpool boy, you know. Rich, so I extended the contract. In good faith, he's then saying, I want to stay. Onyeka said, okay, my job to my extending the contract. That is what you are communicating. Say, oh, then you will stay. Rich, a dear Rebecca Trent. And yes, Liverpool at the time of Liverpool, and Liverpool are going to win the EPL. And today, Rebecca Trent, all but for a Liverpool team that is doing so well. omo peno yes omo peno omo man contract extension offer ebe so omo to salary mu ni bibia se chinchin na twan ebe se me call Real Madrid but onim Rich Real Madrid no be so ba no me yam hihye me kakra man onim de edia Rich ewom se na nsen Carvajal prepra ewom se Carvajal edi 33 years Real Madrid for Trent nyina and say they see him as the future right back of team of Real Madrid. But Rich, the term future now, a relative, and how many years? Because Miminu say Carvajal hotor, na say are you fit to player? Not even on return from the Spanish national team. By virtue say he is the best right back in Spain. He will play for Real Madrid and an extension of stay fit for Spain and you will walk up. No. It is a trend to call Real Madrid. Rich, or tears yes say Real Madrid now or second to Carvajal and wait for Carvajal to leave Real Madrid as an Obebo and Asedeng. I want to mean yes, because you are number one through Liverpool. You are going to get yourself into a situation. For instance, say Ayano Christian Jude against Real Madrid and the bra. Rich Jude Orban. Now you are prepared the place now, and he is playing. Jude Real Madrid have to tweak or move formation just to adopt him in the team. Will Real Madrid do that for Trent? Say
bench.
Rich,
you bench him.
Rich. Unim se Carvajal.
Knowing very well as Brandon and no feed.
Unim se Carvajal. Say Uyi Luka Modric free wa. Carvajal can play no magi 6 Champions League. Real Madrid. Sure. He has been there for a very, very long time. And Rich, young flag grown to chain. Carvajal at 33. Trent at 28. So I say Opobia. Omunyina fit, omunyina okay to play. Opobi the national Real Madrid team anymore. Rich, no coach, even Spanish football politics will not allow you to play Trent ahead of Danny Carvajal if he is fit and he is ready to play. And that is the only place a man may dream and Trent in Rich Okwa na Carvajal ba na Okwa Danny bench player or Real Madrid. Obo we are English media de be gunu so. Sisi ade omo tete no omo hwe no
like is okko
obekọ ba okọ na o ka kire say o ujiri say o feature is with the Spanish league and they are losing you, they will not say anything. But one ko to ayi papam situation papam na o lose position na for what bench this one, your own people will turn against you. And I know sir here be
you am the my chlorine be example
yeah. Okay. I want to show Natari. Who's that video?
Oh, my who said now show because
believe
your last topic, Kakre, where the Kakre, if you are.